And Andrea Mayer, who helped and organized and made sure that everything ran really smoothly with our Promotion Palooza yesterday, which was a great success. They had a lot of kids there, and she worked very hard with her team. So I want to thank Andrea Mayer as well, so thank you. All right, without further ado, I'd like to have Emily Ramos come up for the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave loose through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
You may be seated. Vince O'Neill is our TV USA board member, and he's also president. And Mr. O'Neill, for those of you that know him, is an amazing gentleman. But he also happens to be a fire captain, and he was supposed to be here today, but because of a fire situation in which he had to be there to investigate the situation, he couldn't be here, but he wanted all of you to know that he's congratulations to all of our 8th graders, and he wanted to let you know, sorry parents, he couldn't be here, but he does appreciate the fact that I'm mentioning his name just so that you know that he was trying to get here, but at the last minute he couldn't. So, Vince O'Neill, we thank you for trying to get here, but unfortunately you couldn't make it. Next, I'd like to have student promotion speech by Mackenzie Davis. Mackenzie, if you would please come up.
Well, that's a lot of people. Okay. Hello, my name is Mackenzie Davis, and I'm a promoting 8th grade. Hello, my name is Mackenzie Davis, and I'm a promoting 8th grader, as you probably know. I want to talk a little bit about our experience here at Margarita and some people who have personally impacted our lives. One sec. Okay. When we started the 6th grade, I think a lot of us were kind of terrified. I might have been that one kid who was, and that's okay. Everything was so big and new, and there was a feeling of uneasiness. I think we were most afraid, or I was, of the huge, disgusting 8th graders. They were gross. I was really scared of them. But now, I think we all see that I don't think we really had anything to be scared of. Margarita took us all in like a huge family, and I know that I instantly fell in love with my classes and made some amazing new friends. I want to recognize a teacher from my 6th grade year, and that's Mrs. Stickle. She really set the tone for my middle school years and taught me that it was important to be the best that I could be at all times, and I thank her for that. In our 7th grade year, we were transitioning from those scared 6th graders to the 8th graders we are today. I personally started taking advanced classes that year. The group of kids I was in classes with became a second family to me. We were all in for the challenge of taking these classes together, and our teachers supported us. The teacher I want to recognize from our 7th grade year is Mr. Spatz. I went into the 7th grade struggling in algebra, and thanks to him, I'm going to enter high school taking an Algebra 2+ class. He is sadly retiring this year, and I want to thank him for giving me the chance to be successful and helping me when a lot of other people couldn't. Now for our 8th grade year, the last chapter in our middle school journey. This has been my favorite middle school year, as I think it was a lot of ours. I want to just thank everyone for the experience that we all had here. I joined some clubs. I joined ASB, and I did CJSF and show choir, and I think that a lot of other people who did that, it helped make us more organized and responsible and excited about our future. Thanks to this year, we just have become better people in general. The teacher I want to thank or recognize from this year is Mr. Chang. He was not only a teacher to me, but a friend, and he was real in everything that he said to me. And he gave me a hard time all year, like all year. It was bad, but he was always just trying to make me better as a person. I did not address all of our teachers this year, but I just want to thank you guys all because you really made our experience what it was, and it was great. My 3 years at Margarita have been an experience I will never forget. Some things that make Margarita unique are the things that guaranteed our times here to be great. Fun and diverse pride groups are what kept us going every Monday, and ACFest is something that united us and brought out our competitive side. And then there were things like Geography B and Science Olympiad that taught us that it was important to get an education, but you could do that with the people that you loved. That's not something you can necessarily be taught out of a textbook, and sometimes those are the most important lessons to learn. And we learned a lot of things at the school and just so happened to get a great education at the same time. I would like to thank all of the parents who have stuck with us through the years. Without people like Watchdogs and PTSA, we would be nowhere close to where we are today. And from all of us, the promoting 8th graders, I'd like to thank Mrs. Hayes and Mrs. Glossage. You have helped shape our futures and really have changed our lives. I know I have said an abundance of thank yous, but in reality I could say 100 more to people like my other teachers and office workers, and I could still never really cover everyone who's helped this class. And lastly, to my fellow promoting class, we must keep in mind that we have been given the tools here we need to be successful. We have developed as people and are maturing with every moment at this school. If you choose to hear only one thing I'm going to say today, it would be the following quote. To paraphrase United Kingdom Prime Minister Winston Churchill, it would be a quote he simply gave that is just never, never, never give up and never, never, never quit. And that, I think, applies to our futures greatly. I'm sad we are leaving, but I'm happy we've been given the tools to open great opportunities to us in the future. I sincerely hope God blesses all of you. Thank you to everyone again, and for the final sign-off of this amazing middle school experience, have a day.
Okay, we're going to try to get both mics working. What we're going to do is ask for Mr. Chang and Mr. Key to please come up here. While they are coming up with their class, students please rise in their class. You may begin. I want to let you know that on the program we have a slight change. Mrs. Grossi is not able to make it today, so what we did is we have Mrs. Grossi's class will be with Mr. Chang, and Mr. Chang's class will be with Mrs. Mull. Mrs. Mull knows the kids in one class versus the other, so we just kind of flip-flop them. So Mr. Chang's class will come up here. They will be announcing each student one by one. So if you see your child up here and you want to make sure that you have your camera ready as soon as possible because it goes pretty quickly, they name one after the other. Students, just a reminder that Mrs. Blossage is on this side. She will be congratulating you, and I will be on this side to congratulate you.
Hello, Mr. Chang, and I'm very pleased to announce the following promoting students. Brock Archambault.
And I'd like to present the following promoting students. Haley Armstrong.
Cassandra Barajas.
Andre Carter.
Abraham Belgasson.
Brandon Cohen.
Kaylee Bressler.
Brendan Cox.
Andrew Brusky.
Jack Dinhart.
Yvette Cortez.
Raquel Estevez.
Isabella Girotolo.
Megan Hunt.
Gabrielle Dean.
Bridget LaHood.
Eric Garcia.
Brendan Lewis.
Kenzie Guimont.
Oscar Loza.
Christian Hernandez.
Nicholas Mortensen.
Michael Lewis.
Olivia Moten.
George Loza Ramirez.
Cara Newman.
Anna Menard.
David Oliva.
Courtney Moore.
Rebecca Platt.
Alexander Pago.
Eduardo Ramos.
Anthony Pasiola.
Madison Richardson.
Molly Poppinfus.
Evan Sargent.
Dylan P.
Solomon Seabury.
Leslie Romero.
Emilio Stemets.
Selena Romero.
Sydney Travis.
Shayla Sanchez Villegas.
Kaylee Cannell.
Caitlin Watson.
Mac Ward.
Shane Williams.
Gabriella Warren.
Hunter Ziobro.
Dylan Wilson.
Hi, I'm Mrs. McDermott. I am proud to announce the following promoting 8th graders. Nathan Allen.
Jarek
Cameron Bruns.
Swift. Sierra Murphy.
Kaylee Farmer.
Hello, I'm Mrs. Gibbs, and I'm proud to announce these students promoting from the 8th grade in 2014. Jane Belts.
Jason Franco.
Michaela Bowen.
Carson Frazier.
Jacob Carroll Pack.
Nautica Gomez.
Braden Cherry.
Mariah Ray Gonzalez.
Giovanni Cristobal.
Mariah Ramona Gonzalez.
Jake DeBow.
Austin Goulet.
Kirsten Dunaway.
Alexandria Hager.
Hannah Fagan.
Irene Hernandez.
Mike Freitas.
Topanga Livingston.
Brooke Herbranson.
Ben MacArthur.
Javon Hill.
Jessica Martinez.
Allison Giles.
Charbel Minifield.
Manuel Johnson.
Marissa Prendes. Yamilet Sanchez,
Christelle Lasso,
Michael Skoma,
Angela Miller,
Austin Stunelku,
Taylor Pack,
Tyler Skutelniku,
Morgan Perez,
Tavis Shippen,
Anthony Rakuti,
Alex Simmons,
Harrison Shaw,
Alan Timble,
Kylie Sherman,
Aaliyah Vasquez,
Lindsay Stanton,
Joel Vasquez,
Colton Stolte,
Sarah Wood,
Skylar Terry,
Sean Woods,
Clark Tidwell,
and James Rather.
Alex Ubillis.
Good morning, I'm Mr. Smith, and I'm very proud to announce the following 8th grade voting students. And William Anderson,
Shelby Uchida,
Destiny Badillo,
Paige Walter,
Kristen Barlow,
Zachary Webster,
Anthony Brannon,
Haley Williams,
Anthony Brumfield,
Benjamin Wolbach,
Spencer Casey,
and Sarah Wu.
Priscilla Cervantes,
Good morning, I'm Mrs. Storr, and I'm pleased to present the following 8th graders promoting today. Kai Ayala,
Alexis Chavez,
Lily Benson,
Megan Claybeck,
Moheb Bashir,
Sydney Cloudis,
Toya Blank,
Camilla Correa,
Jessica Grant,
Griffin Culkin,
Kay Callender,
Christine Davis,
Kaylee Carter,
Sophia De Leon,
Molly Sharon,
Hector Gonzalez,
Michael Chase Davila,
Miguel Gonzalez,
Nicholas Connors,
Brianna Gore,
Michaela Lee,
Ricardo Hernandez,
Mackenzie Davis,
Kevin Kenyon,
Bryce Frisbee,
Catherine Kershaw,
Zui Gao,
Noah Lanning,
Sophia Gaderi,
Lucy Lavelle,
Cole Harvey,
Cameron Lewis,
Kelsey Hoskins,
Kevin Lopes,
Jacob Hunter,
Emily Lysack,
Lisa Ingram,
Michaela Mayer,
Derek Jacobson,
Stephen Monacero,
Olivia Johnson,
Gabriela Martinez Lopez,
Darius Ochoa Williams,
Adrian Martinez,
Allison Park,
Faith Martinez,
Lauren Peterson,
Virginia Medina,
Devin Rogers,
Juliana Mendez,
Tallulah Schulte,
Chad Morgan.
Sierra Skinner,
Hi, I'm Mr. Spatz, and I'd like to present the class of 2014. Ezekiel Armstrong,
Lexia Smith,
Tatiana Basso,
Blake Velaz,
Lauren Bodemer,
Reagan John Richter.
Samuel Bondock.
Orion Woolley.
Joseph Campbell.
Isabella Zizzo.
Christopher Carey. Zachary Kabor.
Good morning, I'm Mrs. Glosser, and I'd like to congratulate the following students. Anna Abernathy.
Annie Chai.
David Aguirre.
Emily Crane.
Stephanie Coda.
Soraya Danielson.
Justin Delson.
Matthew Dima.
Emily Dealing.
Megan Faulkner.
Noah Gonzalez.
Sierra Hamilton.
Rolly Gonzalez.
Dennis Hoy.
John Hines.
Brennan Jackson.
Blake Hernandez.
Mackenzie Janeway.
James Jordan.
Alexandria Journey.
Alyssa Landon.
Adam Koser.
Vincent Martinez Fuentes.
Travis Lau.
Nayeli Martinez.
Andres McFarland.
Aaron Montana.
Brooklyn Mossman.
Travis Olson.
Madison Mossman.
Eric Pena.
Shaheen Mazafarian.
Emily Ramos.
Michaela Murphy.
Ben Rapp.
Andrew Nicochet.
Jonah Rao.
Monica Navarez.
Danny Rios.
Courtney Ollison.
Heather Romano.
Isabella Uligian.
Monica Romero.
Sophia Ramos.
Alexis Romero Noriega.
Megan Renderos.
Bailey Rao.
Lauren Uchida.
Noah Rudin.
Carla Vincente.
Regina Russell.
Michaela Wheaton.
Derek Santamaria Barnett.
Samantha Wells.
Scott Schoolmeester.
Jay Wilson.
Hayden Stolpe.
I am Mrs. Hull, and I would like to present the following promoters. Nolan Bailey.
Matthew Thorson.
Riley Barron.
Jonathan Titchener.
Matthew Belknap.
Jordan Travers.
Joseph Bernardi. Kayleen Boyer.
Hello, I'm Mr. Storr, and I'd like to congratulate the following promoting 8th graders. Kayla Erickman.
Michaela Brown.
Caitlin Asmussen.
Marina Burleson.
Veronica Briones.
Evan Kahn.
David Constantino.
Christine Cordova.
Stephanie Cordova.
Teresa Davis.
Isabella Dinian.
Sarah Day.
Andy Alicia Aguilar.
Caleb Dawson.
Dylan Esposito.
Jake Duncan.
Austin Everett.
Kelsey Ellsworth.
Keith Ferrari.
L.A. Flores.
Rebecca Rosa.
Jennifer Gerber.
Charles Gainey.
Mary Alexis Hall.
Cameron Gillen.
Jacob Jude.
Alicia Gonzalez.
Kaylin Bedelia.
Sawyer Hollenbach.
Melissa Landon.
Penelope Colby.
Katarina Marquez.
Joseph Hurst.
Ashley Maxwell.
Robert Koblinski.
Esmeralda Mahia Trejo.
Jeffrey Lewis.
Audrey Morrison.
Charles Malore.
Brooklyn Morton.
Alexis Molina.
Victor Pollen.
Aaron Plow.
Brian Pedral.
Ricky Porras.
Paisley Trent.
Kennedy Robinson.
Amanda Vick.
Victoria Rodriguez.
Landon Wells.
Jared Mohales. Dominic Sanchez.
Thomas Short, Jacob Shetler, Andrew Torres, Oscar Trejo, Taylor Weatherly, Zachary York.
Let's give one big round of applause for all of our 8th graders. Many of you have been to our award ceremony and you're used to me telling a story, and promotion is no different. So I have a short little, I don't know if it's a story as much as it is words, I hope, of wisdom. It's called 4 Ways to Practice Gratitude in Your Life. And the reason I'm sharing this with all of you 8th graders is because I know that as a middle school principal, a lot of times you don't appreciate as much that your parents, your grandparents, your aunts and uncles do for you. And I want you to know that they not only love you very much, but they support you, and it's important that you show your gratitude to them. This is very short, but I hope that it has words of wisdom for you. It's easy to be grateful for the big moments in your life, but in the day-to-day craziness, sometimes we forget to be grateful for all of the people and the little things in life that make us happy. Plus, expressing your gratitude can help you feel less stress and more happiness. It's always great to remember all the good things in your life, so here are 4 tips for finding more gratitude. Number 1, be thankful for what didn't happen. No matter how bad things are, they could almost always be worse. Start finding gratitude for what could have happened but didn't. You may not be thankful for everything in your life, but you can always be thankful for something. Number 2, don't hold on to your anger or hurt. Though you may not realize it, you are always choosing between 2 ways of perceiving. Looking to the world for reasons to be upset, or looking in your heart for reasons to be happy. You can't be upset and grateful at the same time, and life is too short to look for reasons to be upset. Try to remember that patience and tolerance bring you happiness, while anger and hatred bring you suffering. Number 3, savor life's little moments. Italian poet and novelist Cesare Pavese once said, "We do not remember days, we remember moments." At today's hectic pace, however, we often forget to live in the moment, to just be. And by just being, by just soaking up a beautiful moment like today, we can find some of life's greatest pleasures. Number 4, express your gratitude by living it. And I think that this is a really important one. Expressing gratitude brings even more things to be grateful for. No matter what's going on around you, look for things to appreciate. And then, the most important part is show your appreciation. You don't spread gratitude by preaching or scolding, you spread it by living it. Every moment, every hour, every day. John F. Kennedy said it best when he said, "As we express our gratitude, we must never forget that the highest appreciation, it's not to utter the words, but to live by them." Finding something to be grateful for and expressing your gratitude helps you to find more happiness in your life. And you can spread that happiness and attitude of gratitude onto others. So show your friends and your family how much you appreciate them, and show your appreciation for life's perfect little memories. Be grateful for all that you have. Students, I wanted to share that with you because I think oftentimes, even adults, we sometimes take things for granted. Don't take your family for granted. Don't take the quality teachers that you've had for granted. And don't take your friendships for granted. Be appreciative of everything that you have, because you never know at one point that you won't have those things around you. So it's very important that you appreciate and that you thank people, not just in your head, but that you tell them thank you for all that you've done for me. I was putting this speech together yesterday, and I got this wonderful email from a parent. I get a lot of wonderful emails from you guys, but I got this one that just happened to hit at the exact same time I was writing this speech. And so I asked the parent if it was okay if I share this, because I think this parent was doing exactly what I was saying, showing appreciation for life's little things that students do. And students, this is for you. I don't know who you are, but you know who you are, because this letter was written to me about you. From the parent, it says, "Yesterday I accompanied the 8th graders on the Knott's Berry Farm trip. It was necessary for me to go for Anthony's sake. His physical limitations do not afford him to keep up with the other kids, and if I would not have gone along, he would have been left behind. With that said, I wanted you to know what thoughtful, caring, and wonderful 8th graders you have. Even though Anthony was walking around Knott's with his mommy, every student that passed us, girl or boy, made sure that they said hello to Anthony or gave him a high five. As his parent, that means so much to me. I hope in some way you can thank the class for their warm and kind hearts. So those students, you know who Anthony is. Most of you have been with Anthony for 3 years. Thank you on behalf of this parent, and thank you on behalf of myself for being such great kids, because you are showing that you have that kindness that we always talk about. It shows that you have compassion, and it shows that you have the right heart to be successful in life, because you have to be kind to others, and you showed your kindness. So I thank all of you, and I thank Mrs. Pasiola for sending this to us. Thank you very much. Students, I'm extremely proud of you, and I know my teachers are too. You are about to embark on a journey that is a great journey. Over the next 4 years, it's going to go very fast. Many of you have told me over the past week or two, Mrs. Hayes, this went so fast. I can't believe I'm already promoting. 3 years goes fast, but so does 4 years of high school. Enjoy each and every day. When times get hard, it's okay. That's a part of growth. That's how you develop as a young man and a young woman and prepare you for college. So don't give up when it gets hard, and remember to appreciate all of those around you, because your parents are there to help you, your relatives are there to help you, your friends are there to help you. So use that help, and don't be afraid to say thank you. Be appreciative of everything. Family members, having said that, thank you all. I think this may be the biggest group we've ever had. Thank you all for taking time out of your busy days to join us today. I know that you have amazing kids. I know you have amazing kids, and we wish you nothing but good luck with them entering high school. Thank you very much, and have a great day.